Thank you very much.
Presentation is by Dr. Dakhore, agrometeorologist with the University Parvani. So, Dr. Dakhore,
Yes,
you're here already.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So please introduce yourself.
Yes,
He is also helping us in starting out.
I know he has been sticking in that corner. Yeah. Thank you for all the help. Yeah. Go ahead.
Thank you very much, sir. Myself, Dr. Kailash K. Dakhore, working as an agrometeorologist at VNMQ Parvani. Sir, this is one of the technology developed. After technology, we have the services to the farmer. That is Agromet advisory services to the farmers of this Maratha region, particularly in Maharashtra. So this project is running across the country under the Ministry of Earth Science and our funding agency. And I know everybody is aware about the India Meteorological Department. This is the solo body in the country who is catering the forecast sector. Since before the independence, it is more than 100 years of agency. So we are getting the forecast in the various kind of sector. Either is nowcasting, then the medium range weather forecast, the seasonal forecast, long range forecast, and of course new products, that is extended range weather forecast for a period of 4 weeks. That is for a 1 month period. So using these products, how can we make effectively or meticulously we can make at micro level advisory for a district level, then for tahsil level, and in future we can go for a village level. So I will just go with as we are aware about the climate risk management. Sir has rightly mentioned, we need to manage the risk. So we should know how is the climate for a season. So that is the first thing, that is a long range weather forecast. It comes twice before the season, that monsoon season start in the month of June. So this forecast is coming really in April and before the end of the May. So farmers can plan their farmlands. Suppose there is a 5 acre or 10 acre of land, any farmer, because now the land holding is decreasing day by day. So how much area they can keep for a season, and how much they can bifurcate it for a cotton, soybean, whatever the cropping system. In Marathwada, particularly soybean and cotton is the major. So accordingly, they are planning. If in Rabi season they want to harvest, if this year we'll take example. This year we have El Nino year. We don't have a good quantum of rainfall. So every year we have the different kind of weather vagaries. So looking to all these things, we are addressing at local scale, spatial scale, and we are utilizing the maximum benefit of the products developed by the Space Application Center, India Meteorological Department, and other. So this for making indices, and these indices are very much okay. So these indices, apart from that, we are also developing some indices for insurance purposes and using the new tools which are available globally, and we are just making available at our level. How can we make best utilize of these tools in agrometeorology? So this next, in particular, go next. So why we are addressing this issue? As we know, we are just near the equator, above the equator, and throughout here we have very good sunshine hours because we are in process to harvest the natural light also. For yesterday, Dr. Professor mentioned new technology. How can we use similar ways in the forecasting sector? Because it is a tough, challenging job for the forecaster to forecast accurately in the Indian subcontinent, as we have all kind of climatic condition in our country. So globally, as a layman, everyone say Western country, European country, they can forecast very rightly because if they have the forecast, we can go. But I will tell our Indian forecast is very right, and I will show in next slides, coming slides. So how this jump was taken? It was not taken in a few years. It take a long time to come with a good forecast. So looking toward the yield deciding factors. So weather and climate are major factors, and if we are not weather wise, otherwise not wise, we need to understand the weather. We need to localize how weather is defined by the forecaster, because ultimately user is the farmer. So we need to cater the services to farmer in their layman languages. So what forecast is saying, and accordingly we have to convert that forecast in advisory format. So that is the purpose. And when we go for the risk reduction at the end, what we are getting this after survey, the farmer has benefiting from 2,500 to 45,000 per hectare And this increased income was due to the timely adaptation of these measures. And I will tell you, 3 times only they require this decision making input at the time of sowing, in between if there is a dry spell at the critical growth stages, and at the time of harvesting. If they achieve if they implement this information correctly, definitely they will reduce their risk. Next. So how we are preparing this advisory? Actually, at the center of this our university, we have this project that is called an Agriculture Meteorology Field Unit. So GKMS is the name of the project. So these are the different sectors from where we are getting the input, because we are catering for the 8 districts of Maratha, that is 76 blocks of Maratha. So we don't know what is happening in another district. So we need some information from our extension agronomist SMS. So we are getting that information. Some innovative farmers, we are taking the information regularly. Apart from that, satellite is a very good friend which gives the 2 days lag time period every information on crop health, that is NDVI, soil moisture status, and PET. So these products are useful, and these products in past with the help of Pokra project we have validated for a few blocks of our Maharashtra region. So we are very confident either abiotic stress or biotic stress is happening in which corner of the our 8 districts. So using these products, sir, we are going for the information, because we need to prepare what was the past weather. It will give the clear-cut picture. Okay, there is a water loss condition or there is a scarcity of rainfall. When we have to go for irrigation, we have developed a dynamic crop weather calendar. It will give the outlook, incorporating the forecast for the next 10 days or 7 days, whether we have to irrigate or not. So that forecast reflect itself. This crop is at flowering stage or which reproductive stage, need any irrigation facility. So we have customized this dynamic crop weather calendar across the Maratha region, district-wise crop weather calendar. Then we have these Veda special products developed by the Space Application Center. Especially we are getting the NDVI and PNT soil moisture. These 3 parameters are most useful, sir, to deciding the abiotic and biotic stresses. And once we get this all information, of course, it is a holistic approach, not my job. Our team SMS from pathologists, that is production group, agronomists, then the horticulturists, they are just looking the forecast, and we are discussing that this kind of forecast is for next 5 days, or next 10 days, and next 4 weeks. So how can we make the advisory for next 10 days? Because farmers are looking for 10 days. Suppose there is an absence of rainfall for first 5 days, and in next 5 days subsequently there is a chance of rainfall. We are suggesting, okay, don't go for irrigation, you just wait. In rainfed, every input is costly. Fertilizer application, spraying operation, we need to invest the money. So we are giving the decision making information. Okay, you can confidently go for next 6 or 7 days. If vice versa condition, there is a continuous rainfall, is any abiotic stress is there, we can suggest don't spray right now. You just wait. Last 4 years, we have experienced a very good quantum of rainfall. In that condition, farmers are unable to do the operations, and new technology, sir has introduced drone technology. It is very much useful to we know when is a dry condition and we can spray. Suppose field is not allowing for the spraying purpose of the any pesticide. Disease and pest development is majority in the congenial phase of high humidity. So these technologies are implemented using the weather-based, climate-based information. After that, sir, after doing all this business, we are coming to the preparing that last one is the agro advisory bulletin in local language as well as in English. And we are disseminating. So because this information is with us, we don't want to keep on our table. We want to disseminate to the user. And the implementation part is most important. If this information is received to the farmer, what they will do? Either they will implement or they will simply, okay, I know we can't do anything because farmers are very wise. We can't suggest anything. So they need limited information. So we realize that we have WhatsApp groups or social media platforms, blogs, university website. But later on, we realized that we need some small videos of 2 minutes. So our university has developed one studio under the leadership of our Vice Chancellor, sir. And we are preparing these videos every Tuesday and Friday. This is a 2 minutes video. We are just giving the information. Either there is a regarding to the climate and weather based information. Next. So this is some R&D parts that we are doing, and this dynamic crop weather calendar we have developed at every stage. What is the weather? And forecast is we are getting. Suppose it is more than our for required optimum weather. So we need some intervention. So these interventions we are suggesting in our advisory. Next. Sir, verification is most important as I told, because the this forecast validity or utility, how much is the forecast is valid. So for first 5 days, we have the different methodology. We have just done the analysis for last 2022. So see the R square is very good, and at the time of RMS is just increasing and R square is decreasing. When day 1, day 2, day 3, we are going passing days. So R square is minimizing, but still it is more than 80%. Our forecast accuracy has been increased. It shows that it is utility to the farmers is having been utilized. Next. This is also some interesting results we got, sir. So we are getting regularly weekly seasonal feedback from the farmers. And in first for left side, we can see that all 8 districts farmers, they have the contribution in the feedback. Second is the how seasonally they are utilizing our forecast. Means maximum people, farming community, they utilize 61% in the Kharif season, followed by Rabi and summer is less. Then last is third one is the bi-weekly advisory. Is there a requirement of such services? Yes. 90, I think more than 91% farmers they require such kind of services for their decision making operation. Either this is useful for farm operations. Yes, we have categorized operations: sowing, planting, irrigation, fertilizer, spraying, and harvesting. Maximum time is the sowing. First risk management at the sowing time. Then if there is a dry spell, they have the irrigation. That is a 62%. Yes, rainfed is another risk. It is a costly input. So maximum after the sowing is the 66% spraying operation and then the fertilizer application. Subsequently, at the harvesting 69%, it has a utility. In the middle one, this for farm management, whether it is useful. So yes, 81% they have told that it is very much useful, and the 7.4% they have told that is a partially useful. Subsequently, forecasted weather parameters useful for farm operations. Which parameter they are influencing for their farm operation? Naturally, rainfall, then for biotic stresses, humidity, and other temperature parameters. They have given the such kind of feedback, and obviously farmers' feedback on the basis of their satisfaction index. 54% farmers they are satisfied, when partial very satisfied as 26. It clubs that more than 75% are satisfied, and whereas the red is a partially satisfied, that is the 16%, and very less amount is not satisfied. We cannot fulfill those people. And another one is sir, how many percent save crops due to this bulletin actually? So majority of 30% losses are more than 30% losses are saved, and that was 20%. Whereas that was 45% people they have saved their losses, crop losses, and subsequently green is 20 to 30% loss they have saved. Again, in orange is having the 10 to 20%, and economic benefit of this bulletin comes under the more than 50,000, 26%. Again, 23% is 5,000 to 10,000. So likewise, every sector they have saved the amount using this agro advisory services. So in future, next we need to come with some new products. Next, new products which are suitable. So we have published some papers to know our success stories. It was earlier when I was a student, and when it was of our own university. Next one. Some economics, we came with the soybean and cotton crops, sir. Next. And overall outcome, yes, weather data and forecast. So this information is very much needed to minimize the climate risk management. Again, we are utilizing some models to running this information, taking the weather forecast, and we are formulating on daily basis how much is the yield reduction before the harvesting. Yesterday, I asked one question to our foreign delegates. How can you are calculating? Similar way, we are taking the information of 2 weeks, and we are just looking the yield estimation of our crops at this stage. How much yield will be there? Yield level will be there. So these modeling based approaches we are implementing, and definitely the reduction of input cost and increase by 20 to 23% net benefit if it is implemented properly. And we need new tools in coming years to develop or to sustain these kind of services to the farming community. Next. Sir, in 2018, our center has got a Best Center Award in the country for catering the services under this same project. It was held at Gwalior. Next, recently under NIGRA project, we have got very good innovative farmer awards to our one of the farmer for implementing these agro-advisory services in his farm. Because in NIGRA we are giving the advisory at the farm level. In GKMS we are giving the advisory at district level and few blocks, that is Tahsil, in operational mode, not fully for the 76 blocks. So next. So thank you. So this kind of activity we are doing under our scheme. If anyone have the question.
Yes. Anybody, any question? We still have 2-3 minutes.
One video feedback. Last one. Yeah, Baju.
No.
Volume.
ताल्लुक से बात करना ग्रामीण कृषि मौसम सेवा विभाग बहुत अच्छा काम कर रहा है टाइम टू टाइम मौसम की अहम चीज ये है कि वो जो है अभी कृषि ग्राम मौसम विभाग के अलावा वो कंप्लीट एग्रीकल्चर इंस्टीट्यूट वो भी माहिती एग्रीकल्चर टाइम पे टाइम में वो ये ग्रुप में शामिल हो गए 1 साल 1.5 साल हुए। मैं जब से पूरा अवगत करूँ कि टाइम टू टाइम मौसम के ताल्लुक से मालूमात और सबसे अहम चीज ये शेतकरी का जो रिक्वायरमेंट रहता है एग्रीकल्चर माहिती के लिहाज वो माहिती टाइम टू टाइम डॉक्टर दखोरे साहब और साहब और जो भी इससे इस खाते के जो मेंबर्स वो बिल्कुल अपना काम ईमानदारी से और ऑनेस्टली कर रहे हैं जिससे ग्रुप को तो फायदा होता ही होता है। मैं ग्रुप के साथ कैसा होता है मेरे ये खेत में तो मैं अपने आसपास के खेतों के साथ ये चीज डिस्कस करता हूँ तो बहुत अच्छा काम हुआ है और ये काम ऐसी जो है मालूमात क्षेत्र को मिल रहे हैं जो बहुत बड़ी बात खासतौर पर जो जितने भी रिक्वायरमेंट है जैसा इंसेक्टिसाइड की मालूमात पेस्टिसाइड की मालूमात विंडीसाइड की मालूमात फर्टिलाइजर डोज यानी पूरा चार्ट जो वीकली एक चार्ट आता है वो चार्ट में कंप्लीट ये मालूमात होते हैं। इस तरीके से ये जो मौसम विभाग काम कर रहा है उसके साथ साथ एग्रीकल्चर की जो माहिती वो कर
Yeah. Anybody from the audience, quick question? Otherwise we go.
You should have included, the confidence of farmers and government you are having. A number of papers have given that analysis, newspapers.
Okay.
That what is the acceptability of your information? Because that certify your claims.
Okay.
And second thing that sir, just to inform you that based on this, all of you that we are basically based on this information, we are doing one activity every Tuesday, fixed time, online. All the we have opening for Hula Paratwala, state government people, farmers, all join, and entomology team because this the information mighty which he is giving is basically controlling the how the seed this insect pest dynamics is also influenced by it. So a lot of this is government gave this they wanted that you give information to also from June onwards continuously every Tuesday.